Hello guys!
Hello guys, we have completed Sonic 3 and Knuckles with Sonic and Tails. Now we're just going to show you gameplay portions of Tails and Knuckles and show you a bit of the multiplayer mode as well and show you what their gameplay styles is like. So I'll start with Tails. Now, difference with Tails is that he doesn't have an intro, but...
Which is a damn shame.
Yeah, but he does play exactly like he did in Sonic 2, except for now when you press the jump button and press it again, he'll fly. But if you keep pressing the button, he'll fly higher. But you do have a set number of times, so you can't just keep doing it. You will eventually run out of breath, so...
Which makes sense, because that's got to be very taxing on his stamina.
Yeah, exactly. And his special stages are essentially the same. But what's really cool is that when he gets all the Chaos Emeralds and Super Emeralds, his special ability is that he has Piranha Fishes of Death, where all he's got to do is just stand there and all the Piranha Fishes will actually kill the bosses or enemies for you. So you could just literally stand there and watch and go, oh, with his mouth. And literally the bosses just die, so you don't have to, you could just stand there and the Piranha Fishes will do all the work for you. They'll just rip the bosses to shreds.
Damn. That's pretty effective.
Yeah.
No, I don't think we're going to get that far though.
So yeah, other than that, the actual stages for Tails are exactly the same as Sonic, so it's no different. So it's the Knuckles portion where the levels are actually different, and the ones to keep in mind of. So yeah.
I just need to figure out how to get out there.
Now I'm just going to lose all my lives, and then we'll play as Knuckles. And show you the death animations as well.
Yeah, might as well.
So obviously you can die by spikes, you can die by drowning. So I'm going to try and drown him this time. We're going to abuse Tails some more. Kind of a bit of a payback for what he did in the playthrough when he kept like hitting the freaking platform and Death Egg, and I was trying to get across, but he kept moving it back and forth when I wanted it to go straight. Yeah, Tails, I'm going to drown you. Alright, let's do this.
Oh, well, let's not forget he also kept pushing the platform off to the side.
Yeah, he did. So yeah, you can still drown in this game. And he's yawning in the water.
Like, wouldn't that mean more water would be rushing in?
Yeah, I'm surprised he's just casually yawning underwater there, look.
Well, I don't care. I'm not actually gonna die.
And he dies.
And then there's like one final one where you get hit by an enemy.
Yeah.
Like that.
Of course. Dee-doo-doo.
Oh no.
Okay, we'll show a bit of the multiplayer first and then we'll show Knuckles. Right, so you've obviously got the one player mode, but there's a competition mode as well. And you've got time attack, you've got match race and Grand Prix. Now,
Grand Prix.
Yeah, Grand Prix. There's pricks there for some reason. Anyway, you've got these. Now you notice there's item boxes there, and there's an item box with a cross in it. Basically, it means if you got the one with the cross, there's no items in the multiplayer mode, and there's also items if you want to have them. So we're going to keep the items on. So do Grand Prix, and you've got 2-player mode. You can also just race yourself if you want. And I used to do this as a kid. Now it'll say 3, 2, 1, go, but I used to keep running. It would say fold. And it's basically pretty simple. It's a race to the end. It's not as big as the Sonic 2's one is, but it's pretty decent for what it is and for what you get.
I mean, it's for good casual fun with your friends, at least.
Yeah, so, I mean, if we had 2 play, we can show an example, but just showing off what the stages are like here, so... I'm just showing you guys what the stages are like in the multiplayer mode. And it's basically always 5 laps, but it's actually technically 6, because you go through it 6 times. And obviously the winner takes the prize. Now this one's pretty memorable for me as a kid, where it's the music. And the stages are, you can tell already the multiplayer stages are actually pretty short compared to the Sonic 2 ones, which is pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, see, I only took me like 10 seconds to get there.
Yeah, and we're already back at the start again.
Okay, and that's that done.
And then one final race.
Well, actually, there's 2 more races and that's it. This one and the next one. So there's a total of like 4 races you can do. So yeah, obviously it's not as much variety as what Sonic 2's multiplayer had though.
Yeah, like I would say, like, if you want better content, I'd say go play Sonic 2.
Yeah, in multiplayer mode, yeah. But I think in terms of content, Free Knuckles outdoes it in the single player department, but when it comes to like multiplayer, I'd say Sonic 2 has a bit more to it, I think. But the multiplayer mode is still pretty cool to have in this game, and it is fun, so... Whereas Sonic 1 had no multiplayer mode whatsoever, actually.
Well, what do you expect? It's the first game in the series.
Yeah, and there was no spin dash in that game as well, so...
Until the recent re-releases.
Yeah, re-releases, but in the original Mega Drive game you didn't have spin dash. Yeah, okay. Making progress.
I mean, can you really make progress? It's more like just a competition to show how much of a bigger penis you are.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you can play in the multiplayer mode by yourself if you want to, but if you have someone to play with you, you can, yeah.
Yeah, this is more fun if you actually have a second player.
But this is just to show off the stages and what they're like in general, so... And yeah, if you grab the silver one, or white one, you'll, yeah, the grey one, you'll move a lot slower, as you can tell.
Yeah, it slows you down.
So you just need to make sure you time it right and you get the one with the speed shoes on it. The one that's red, the same colour as Sonic's, and then you'll run a lot faster. So I remember Sonic CD, there was like a time attack mode, wasn't there? But in this game, it's like... You have a kind of a time attack mode on here in the multiplayer mode. And this is the last stage, I believe. I mean, I did play the other Sonic games on the Mega Drive, like Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Spinball, 3D Blast, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. I played a lot of Sonic as a kid. So.
Yeah, it's funny how you've gone in the opposite direction now. Now you're more Mario than Sonic related.
No, I just play games in general. Regardless, Mario or not, I just play games. I mean, there's good Mario games, and then there's not so good Mario games.
I would argue like Mario has a better ratio compared to Sonic.
Yeah, yeah, that's for sure.
Because Sunshine may have been mixed, but at least it wasn't Sonic 06 levels bad.
Nah. And there you go.
So there you go, player A wins.
There you go. And time attack is the same thing, just with, you know, going faster. And you can play as Knuckles and Tails in there as well. I'm going to show a bit of Knuckles' gameplay now. And Knuckles does not jump as high. He doesn't jump as high as what Tails and Tails and Sonic can, but he can glide. And basically what you do is you press the jump button, and then you hold the button to glide, and you can just move left and right.
He also punches.
Yeah, and he can also climb walls, which is pretty cool.
He cannot climb spikes, however.
Yeah. And why is that? Because he can't. Look at him glide. Woo.
He also has the spin dash like Sonic.
Yeah, he does.
So you can get some bursts of speed. Obviously not as fast as Sonic, but still.
So that's how he climbs walls. So you basically just glide towards it and just climb off, and you can jump off at any time. You always jump off regardless. Cough, cough, Sonic 06.
I wonder if the bonus stages are any different.
Well, no, they're the same as Sonic and Tails is.
You can also use elemental shields.
And you can break down walls. Now, you notice here, he's going down, he's not going up this time.
Yeah.
Because Knuckles doesn't jump as high. I would argue his boss fights are more challenging as well.
Oh yeah, because you can't just easily dodge it with speed.
Yeah, because he can't jump as high as well, so there's that as well. But I still took him out, no problem.
I mean, it is the first boss.
Yep. Now, to show you what I mean, Act 2 is going to be different to Sonic's.
You jumped into that.
Yeah, I did. Well, doorway.
You're supposed to be dodging it.
I know. Okay. What the heck is stopping you, Knuckles? Run! Actually, what's awesome is that you don't have to go into a spin dash and knock them walls down. You can just run straight into them, unlike Sonic.
Look at that, all right at the end.
Yeah.
Now, as you may know, and you die.
Yeah, and I did. I know I did. I know I did.
As I was about to say before we died there, you may notice that's not actually Robotnik we're fighting.
Yeah, he fights a different Robotnik, yeah.
Mecha, not Nick.
Mechanocnic. Nice name.
Mecha Botnik, there you go.
Yeah, nice name.
And this time, try not to fall off the bridge.
I'm surprised I made that.
Aww.
One more time.
Oh, nuts.
Oh well. So you notice how the bosses are more difficult here.
Yeah, you have to like really plan your strategies around it.
Yeah, so that's pretty much Sonic 3 Knuckles, guys.
Yep, that's been, as we said in the main video, it's been a very fun video game to play.
Yes, awesome game in my opinion. Definitely 9.5 out of 10 for me.
So, this has been RevanNaut and Pyramid Head 45.
Yep, and we'll see you in another game out there.
Sayonara, everyone.
Yep, take care, everyone.